A short training clip of Mike Tyson that went viral, and according to trainer Rafael Cordeiro, who was catching the former champ's punches, the iconic heavyweight still has some fight left in him. He's 53. Cordeiro believes that within 6 months, Tyson could make a successful comeback as a boxer. First take is about 10 minutes away, and here's Max Kellerman. I'm trying to read the wry smile on your face here, Max, and I can't do it. What do you think of the potential of a comeback from Mike Tyson?
Not a real comeback, Mike. Not against top heavyweights. That's not going to happen for a bunch of reasons. Number one, Mike is 53 years old. Yes, he's still fast and he hits hard, but not nearly as fast or hard hitting as he was when he was a young man. And the reason it's hard to tell is because at that level, it still looks fast and powerful compared to most everybody else in the world, which is true, but not compared to the top heavyweights who are now 30 and 40 pounds bigger than when Mike Tyson fought. 15 years ago, Greeny, Mike Tyson lost to Kevin McBride, who went on to lose. McBride lost 6 of his next 8 fights because he started fighting better competition once he beat Tyson. 6 of his next 8. And Tyson was coming off a loss when he lost to McBride. That was 15 years ago. So the way this, remember when Jim Palmer wanted to make a comeback? And it was like, Jim, you didn't retire because you chose. You retired because you couldn't get guys out anymore like you used to, especially. So why all these years later do you think you're going to come back? It's because you can't do the fastball the same way. That's the kind of situation this is. But to Mike Tyson's great credit, and you have to measure people by the distance traveled. From where Mike Tyson started, yeah, he had ups and downs in his career, but what a second act Mike Tyson is having as a human being. It's amazing. I never thought he'd be alive this long. I'm so glad he is. And what he's talking about is a charity, like a charity match, an exhibition to raise money for people who need it. That's what he's talking about. Now, George Foreman started his comeback the same way and wound up fighting for the heavyweight championship of the world. And if Mike Tyson were to do something like that, it would be even more fantastical than amazing than what Foreman did. I really don't think that's what this is about. Tyson he's an athlete. He wants to get his body moving. He wants to raise money to help people and get back in the ring and give people a show. I think his head is in the right place about that.
And maybe that's the point I was going to make. Maybe his head is in such a different place than it was 15 years ago, that the Mike Tyson that we saw then, and you would know this far better than I, but wasn't working as hard as he could and wasn't the best he could possibly be. And maybe 15 years later, he would be. Now, I've stood next to him and I've stood next to Tyson Fury. And let me tell you, there are very few similarities. Tyson Fury has got to be a foot taller than Mike Tyson is. But if he'd put absolutely everything he had into it, you're telling me he couldn't hang with any of the better fighters in the heavyweight division today?
No chance. But what he could do is get into great shape. And the problem with an exhibition with Mike Tyson is it's not like Ali. He's going to clown. He's going to take it easy on the guy. Mike Tyson only has one speed. So if you're getting in against Tyson in an exhibition, it's like Rocky Balboa against Hulk Hogan, Thunderlips in Rocky 3. That's the name of the game, right? He's going to hurt you. So that part is tough. But no, Mike Tyson cannot compete with the best heavyweights in the world 25 years after he was at his best, when they're 30 and 40 pounds bigger than they ever were, and he hasn't fought in 15 years. No.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.